Ladies and gentlemen, please throw your hands in the air for the greatest podcast on earth when it comes to music, sports, and culture. Disabled is Abled with your host, Eli and Fredy. So put your hands together if you are ready to get the show started. Let's go. Peace. Welcome to another episode of Disabled is Able podcast, the number one podcast for the disabled.
Hey,
that's us. We claiming that.
We are the disabled.
You know what I'm saying? We are the disabled yet the able. Fredy, Eli, I am your moderator. Dad in the building. What's going on, fellas?
Everything's been going good. We are getting down to the Sweet 16 in college. So this weekend, because guys, look, the first round I don't really pay attention to because it's like too many teams.
Yeah,
it's been a lot of upsets though. But
yeah, which is cool. Like, I've never seen these many upsets. Like, a lot of schools I don't even know exist.
Because everybody's bracket, it's only like 15 people's brackets are like perfect right now.
Usually your bracket is smashed.
Right.
Yeah.
So this weekend is Sweet 16. I'm excited about that. And, a lot of NBA news.
Yeah, I think I'm going to keep my eye on Gonzaga.
Yeah.
Gonzaga looks good. Alabama looks
Michigan,
good.
because our boy is the head coach.
Howard from the Fab Five. So I got my eye on them.
Syracuse looks good.
Syracuse looks good. So we will keep our eye on those teams. So how you doing, Fredy? High school?
Pretty good. Light week.
Are you off spring? Are you on spring break still?
No.
When is spring break?
We didn't get a spring break because of COVID. So
Wow.
Yeah, so we're going straight.
So you're going straight through, but will you get off early?
Yeah, we get off like a week earlier.
Okay.
So
that's
we do get Easter though. We get like 3 or 4 days off for Easter.
Nice.
So that's coming up in like 2 weeks.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah.
Eli, how about yourself?
I'm good. Living my best life.
Living his best life. We're going to clap all of that, huh? School's going good, living his best life.
I get to do whatever I want to do in the guidelines of my parents. But, you know.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Life is good.
Me and Eli was having an argument the other day about the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
About the group, the weekend, or the weekend?
No, the weekend, the artist. Because his little dispute is, so the weekend dropped House of Balloons, his original.
The original samples and everything, because this on Sunday was
the
10-year anniversary
of his debut release.
Release ever. So he dropped it with the original samples and everything. He got clearance.
So he then goes on Snapchat and says, "We'll never get an original sound like this from Abel ever again."
That is facts. We're never gonna get this Abel again.
So I say he's giving us glimpses of it through his music over evolving. Because I hate when fans say, "Oh my God, where's the old you at? Where's the old artist? Where's the old Jay-Z or the old Dre?" I'm like, bro,
right, you gotta expect some growth.
You have to that, and two, they'll give you glimpses of it. It's just not gonna be a whole album of it anymore because it's about evolving.
An album. Okay.
He's giving you that in Starboy. He's giving you that in After Hours, and he's giving you that in Beauty and the Madness and Kissland.
You know how I shut his argument down? I was like, if you haven't listened to Beauty of the Madness, don't talk to me.
I haven't, but I'm pretty sure he has glimpses
so
of
do not speak to me.
But
you
don't say...
call yourself a Weeknd fan if you have not listened to that album.
Ooh.
Okay, but don't say he doesn't give you... He gives you glimpses
No, he does not.
Yes, he does.
No, he does not.
Y'all decide in the comments who wins.
Facts.
In the comment section, tell us.
Yeah. Don't slide up on my picture.
But artists evolve all the time. They're not gonna be the same from 2010 to 2000. They have to evolve.
Yes, but you telling me he don't have an archive of those music he never let go?
He does.
Let it out.
You have to pay attention to it.
Let it out.
I like it.
So whatever. That was our little.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a little argument for the weekend.
I might nothing wrong with that.
You're listening to the sounds of Disabled is Abled podcast.
NBA action. First, we'd like to send our deepest condolences to the family of Elgin Baylor, NBA legend. Averaged 28 points and 13 rebounds. Was in the Army during the week and went to play for the NBA on the weekends.
Right. Crazy.
Among other things, spent a lot of years as the executive of the Clippers, and because Sterling was so cheap, the owner it handcuffed Baylor's ability to make deals and things of that nature but he is a Laker legend. He has a statue outside of the LA Center.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, he retired 1 year before they officially got there.
1 year before they got the ring.
The ring.
They had, him, Wilt Chamberlain, and Jerry West. And that 1 year he retired, they won that. And why didn't he join the team mid-season?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
You know? I guess he had enough.
Yeah.
If memory serves me correct, he was dealing with a hampering injury.
Right.
If memory serves me correct, because I saw a documentary on it. So we want to send our condolences out to
all-time Laker legend.
All-time Laker legend,
Facts.
Elgin Baylor. LeBron, guys, has a high ankle sprain and is going to be out at least 2 to 3 weeks.
Probably a month.
What his team is saying, they expect him to be back sooner.
Well, because he's LeBron James.
Right, but safely, most likely it should probably be like 5.
And
5.
And in 5 weeks. He can't be out 5 weeks.
He cannot be 5 weeks.
Wait, is that the whole month? That's the whole month of April?
It's the whole month of April.
Yeah, it's a whole month of April.
Alright, but long story short, safe. I want him to be fully 100% healthy, not on some LeBron.
It didn't look like an ankle sprain. It didn't. Like when I saw the injury, I thought it was gonna be something around the knee.
But that's true too.
Yeah, it looked nasty.
But let me ask you, first of all, he's Wolverine.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I need him to be 100%.
He's probably 100% now. Okay, now let me ask you.
Why
I'm just,
you gotta act like people are not?
I'm just gonna ask you. Do you think it was a dirty play?
Yes.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
When I looked at it again, I don't think it was a dirty play.
Okay, the way the way. What do we know the player's name? I want to be.
I don't know.
Some nobody making a name for himself.
When you do look at it, the way he reached for it, the ball is in his range. So I get it, but I still think that's a dirty play. I've never seen a basketball play, unless y'all both diving for the ball at the same time. That wasn't at the same time. LeBron already had the ball in his possession and then brought it up. As he's bringing it up, you then clip me.
Yeah, but he was trying to maybe like tip it or steal it, you know?
I get that if it was lower, but he had already brought it up. By the point it's already at his chest, why would you then still try to reach for the ball when I already have it in my full possession?
I'm going to explain it to you. Because he's a young player who's just hustling. Now, my thing is, it's the second quarter, dude. Calm down. If the game was on the line, fourth quarter.
And y'all was down by 2.
You know, but it's the second quarter. But remember, Nate McMillan just took over the team.
Okay.
Right? They were 7-0. They've been winning. And he changing the culture of the team.
Right.
And he wanted guys to hustle hard. That's the only way that particular player was able to get on the court.
Side note, they almost won last night.
Yeah, I heard.
Except, against the Clippers, but that's beside the point.
So what we have to understand is, I don't think it was a dirty play per se. It just was an unnecessary play.
Okay.
Yes.
In the second quarter, unnecessary.
Yeah. And it's kind of hard to stop your body mid-air.
Yeah. And the way LeBron grabbed his ankle, I knew he was going to at least be out a while because rarely does LeBron.
He's only missed 1 game this year.
Usually he reties his shoe and walks it off. So I think he'll be out for 2 weeks. Now, with that being said,
but is that the smart strategic move?
If you find that the team is falling in the rankings,
dude, I don't care.
No, but I don't think the rankings matter right now.
That's what I'm saying. I don't, and if that's the case, stay out.
Like if Davis and LeBron come back fully healthy, it don't matter who they face.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but at the same time,
where the defending champs, I don't care. And realistically, I don't really care where LeBron's ranked at. He's going to just demolish everyone. That 1 year, they were the 4th seed, and they went into Toronto. He spun the ball. No. He was at the
3-point line.
3-point line. Thank you. And he spun the ball in front of his defender's face. Just spun it. And still caught it and fired.
Yeah. But here's the thing.
LeBron's never left in the first round.
Here's the thing, guys. The West is very tough.
He proved last year it wasn't.
But you don't want to...
Nah, it was a bubble.
Listen, it's a bubble.
It's a bubble.
You don't want to face, let's say, Utah or the Clippers in the first round.
And by postseason, they're predicting like close to 50% of the crowd is going to be in there.
So what I'm expecting is this. LeBron will take the time he needs. we're coming up on the trade deadline, as we'll get into now.
2 more days, right?
Yep, 2 more days before the trade deadline is official, and that may lead to they talking about a couple of players on the block, but we'll get to that in a second. What do you think about Blake Griffin dunking the ball
In 2 years.
for his first dunk in 2 years? Do you think that was calculated? Like, he hasn't been dunking the ball on purpose, and now all of a sudden he gets to Brooklyn, he can dunk, because James Harden looked fat.
That's true. He did look fat. And now he's kidding.
And then he gets to Brooklyn, and all of a sudden he's rolling out.
Okay, yeah.
So for 2 years, Blake Griffin doesn't dunk.
Right.
His first play, his first score with Brooklyn, he dunks the ball.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, I think he knew when he got to the choice, he was like, okay, I don't want to be here long term, so I got to preserve my body.
Right.
Yeah, but geez, play hard. There's integrity into the game because you're receiving a paycheck every week.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, so let's get to these trade rumors, right?
Yeah. I mean, how did you like the setup with him in Brooklyn? I mean, well, like, how did he look?
I didn't watch the game, but I think he's going to fit in pretty well.
They're not going to ask too much of him.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to benefit him because they're not going to ask a lot of him. Right. He can play in spurts and add some value to the team.
Like, I think he's really interesting when it comes to moving the ball forward.
Yes.
Right.
Because he can pass. And
remember, now he's developed a 3-point shot.
And his post game is,
Yeah, he can always post. So him and DeAndre Jordan back together, I think with Kyrie Irving, is going to be...
Happy birthday, Kyrie.
Happy birthday, Kyrie.
Happy birthday, Kyrie.
Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd. Yeah. Both of them had birthdays today.
Is Jason Kidd still coaching? Like, is he on the coaching staff?
He's on the coaching staff of the Lakers.
Oh, he's still on there? I thought I let him go.
No, he's on the coaching staff of the Lakers.
Congrats.
So congrats to those guys. Before we get into the trade rumors, let's congratulate Chris Paul for accumulating over 10,000 assists.
Is he Hall of Fame worthy?
Oh, absolutely.
He just won't get a ring.
And he's one of the only 3 players.
We don't know that.
No, he won't get a ring.
Here we go.
he won't get a ring.
You act like he's not going to play after the contract is over.
He won't. Well, he not that. I think. Well, you're not going to ring. And don't bring up the banana boat. If you bring up the banana boat.
No, this is what I think. I think if he plays, because you know how them players in their last season ever, he latches on over the team.
If the contract follows right, then I do think he.
But not with Phoenix.
Right.
Yeah, not with Phoenix.
Right. Okay, so if you're going that way, because how many years he got? 3 more years?
No, he got
2 more years.
He got one more year
after this year with that contract.
After that 1 more year left, do you think you can trade for him to come to
You
Lakers?
won't have to trade for him.
No, you buy out
and then walk onto a team.
Because it would have to just be the Lakers with LeBron.
Well, no, I think,
or the Clippers.
No,
I mean,
there are emerging teams that in a year or 2 are going to be looking to take the throne from LeBron and the Lakers, maybe Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Maybe he can get a bench role just to get his ring.
Nah, but I think the Lakers are more suitable because at least you get a starting shot. You're playing with your boy, with Anthony Davis and possibly Drummond.
Yeah, and he's still competitive.
But I'm saying
that's why he went to Phoenix in the first place.
Definitely Hall of Famer. I'm just saying.
Now he's the only one of 3 players that have 10,000
assists in 2006.
Who are the other 2 players?
Jason Kidd is one, and I believe John Stockton.
Yeah, John Stockton and Jason Kidd. So that's great company to be in.
Yeah, congrats to Chris Paul.
LaMelo Ball is out for the season, man. I heard he had a fractured wrist.
Yeah, I was sad.
Yeah, that's sad.
It killed my mood.
I think he really was going to pick it up these last 25
imagine
games.
him in the playoffs. That would be so...
Yes.
Now, I'm hearing that they might try to bring him back.
Like if they're in the hunt?
He's trying to get a second opinion to see if he could come back.
As he should.
Yeah. But knowing the Hornets, they're not going to play him.
They're not going to play him.
Still going to be a rookie of the year.
Yes, I think he sold that up. Somebody would really have to step out in the last 25 games. It would just be
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, really.
Anthony Edwards has to go.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's,
He has been, though.
He has been. He's been averaging 30 in the last
42,
5.
And he scored 42 against Melo.
Yes, he did. But I think if he takes the last 25 games and really asserts himself, he could win it.
Yeah.
And it's a guy in Sacramento named Halliburton.
Right.
That's really, really good. Not a lot of people talking about him.
Okay, trade. You want to talk about trade?
No, we'll talk about that last.
Oh, okay.
Steve Kerr made some statements that were a little bizarre.
Hold on. He's still my head coach. This is still my team. But I don't claim the statements that he made.
Yeah, absolutely.
2 days ago. I don't claim.
He just said, but I think maybe what he was saying was out of context.
It definitely was, but still.
I feel like everything he says is out of context.
Yeah, he said that the last year Kevin Durant was there was one of the worst years. He said the next year when they went 15-50 was a more enjoyable year. And what he was trying to say is, because there was no pressure, I knew we wasn't going to win. I was back to teaching.
Also, that was our 5th year.
Right.
As a team.
That
was our 3rd year.
No, 5th year to the finals in a row.
Right. 5th year in the finals in a row, but our 3rd year with Kevin Durant.
Right. And there was a lot of pressure, yes.
And I told y'all this before. Draymond went to the front office and said, yo, I think Kevin's going to dip.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all should address it. They said, leave him alone.
Right.
He said, okay, I'm letting you know. I'm getting vibes from him, from Sean Livingston and Iggy. They're all telling me the same thing.
Right.
They don't like his attitude right now.
Right.
Because he'll tell Steve, yo, you need to give me the ball more. So then they'll give him the ball more.
And then he said, why are you giving me the ball?
And then he'll be like, why are you giving me the ball? You should pass it to Clay instead. So it's like, I'm mad confused now. Do you want me to give you the ball or do you want me to pass it?
He was very passive aggressive.
Right? So, then the Clipper game pops off. He curses Kevin Durant.
Yeah. That was bad.
Right?
When that happened, I was like, he's leaving.
Yeah.
He even said it on the way out of the huddle. He said, this is why I'm out.
Yep.
But Draymond told him, you should address this before. Should have had a private team meeting like, yo, Kevin, make a decision on what you're going to do. So that way me and Clay don't have us.
Right. We don't have to kiss your butt.
And keep answering these questions. Then he got lashed out at the media. So, of course, Steve Kerr was right.
Yeah.
On this was the most toxic year, his final year. But he's not saying that he doesn't appreciate Kevin. We all appreciate Kevin.
Yeah. But
it was all agendas in both roles.
And Kevin Durant answered and said, this is hilarious. As if he was taking a shot directly at Kevin. And I don't think he was.
No. They all had agendas that year. Golden State wanted to become a dynasty, and Kevin won the championship. It was a win-win.
Yes.
So, but here's the thing. Kevin Durant is also the most sensitive player I've ever seen in the NBA. So everything, and I don't know why it just intrigues him.
Yeah.
But he also doesn't realize that he can't handle it also.
Yeah.
So it's like,
it's a weird dynamic. He can play his butt off, but his emotional state is a little rocky. You know what I'm saying? A little rocky.
Definitely.
So,
we still need tickets though.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
we still need them tickets.
Don't take what I say personally.
Yeah.
We just.
Eli's a hater. It's fine.
I'm not a hater. I'm being honest.
We love Brooklyn.
Am I not being honest?
We love Brooklyn.
Hold on, but am I not being honest about his emotion?
Listen,
no,
Kevin,
you are. But I don't know if he's gonna get offended.
Hold on, Kevin. If you only have 2 tickets, send them to me.
Yes.
He
can just wait.
If you can only give 2, we'll go.
We'll go. Yeah, facts.
Okay, Draymond Green has made some bizarre statements. Speaking of the Warriors, he made a statement that he is the best defender ever to play the game.
Okay, that
is big.
Now,
big cap.
Now,
that's big capping.
I will say, he's been the best defender in half of the decade.
Yeah, Watson.
From 2015 to 2019, best defender.
Was that the title run?
That's the title. Those are the title runs.
Okay, I think somebody on his team was even better defender. Klay Thompson was even better. However, I think the responsibility of Draymond Green was more.
And I'm only saying the 5 dominant years.
Yeah, no, I understand.
15 through 19, definitely give him no.
Sean Livingston was better.
No. Yeah, well, Sean didn't play enough minutes.
No, that's true.
I think the assignments given to Draymond and Clay. Draymond, you get the big man.
Right.
And Clay, you
get the guards. It was all transitioning to small ball. Everybody was playing small ball, so there wasn't really a big for him to guard.
Right.
True.
So that was one of the things, because I'm from an era where no blood, no foul.
Right.
And,
And if you asking me, it's Dennis Rodman.
The whole Knicks team could have been the defensive player of the year, 1 year.
Right.
Detroit with Rasheed Wallace, Ben Wallace, Chauncey Billups.
Right.
Those guys really defended.
Hamilton.
Chicago with Jordan and Pippen.
Right.
Even Chicago
and
with Derrick Rose, Carlos Boozer, Noah.
These were,
Butler.
Tony Allen, I'm pretty sure, had something to say
Tony
about
Allen
it,
definitely did have something to say.
because he had to guard Kobe.
Right.
You know what I mean?
On a regular basis, because Kobe and
and
Memphis would go at it every time.
And like you guys mentioned, the era has changed.
Right. That's why I gave him 2015 to 2019.
Okay, I'm not gonna argue with that, because
look at the run. Look at what he's done.
But look at the system. Like, if you even look at the system.
I'm not saying against LeBron. I'm just saying in that. Don't try to. Why are you keep trying to?
LeBron was killing him. Kyrie was killing him.
Oh, Kyrie.
Do y'all not understand
Y'all
not understanding where I'm coming from, though.
I don't.
Explain.
I don't.
In the finals,
I'm
they
saying,
were in the finals
okay,
every year.
But I'm saying part of that had to do with Draymond's defense.
Of course.
Defense of the year, getting a bunch of blocks, rebounds, steals.
Yes, of course. I'm not going to take that from
Okay, so I'm not saying against LeBron. Why do you keep throwing LeBron in here?
Because when I think about the finals, LeBron was averaging.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
30,
I'm not.
40,
but I'm
35.
saying. But I'm saying. I was saying in terms of those 5 years
was probably his best years. But don't say you the best ever.
Okay, no, valid. We all agree that he's not the best ever. Because for me, it's Dennis Rodman. For you, who would it be?
If you had to pick, if one person, it'd probably be Dennis Rodman.
Fred, who you got?
That's rough. See, because me is more of I like defenders who lock you down.
Freddie.
So I'm gonna go with Gary Payton.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Gary Payton.
And that's a great choice.
I'm gonna go with Gary Payton.
That's a great choice.
Because he will lock anybody down.
Okay, good.
That's a great choice.
You would have taken a long time to make that decision.
I had to think about it, man.
Yeah,
Can't just say.
So we can all bring somebody if Tony Allen is
right. Absolutely. And I'm saying in terms of those 5 years, who got us there?
Oh yeah, he was
part of it was Kevin Durant, but I'm saying
and he had the responsibility to guard the centers,
right? All 5 positions.
Yeah. All 5 positions.
To get us to the finals, definitely Draymond Green that half year, and then finals he got destroyed by LeBron and Kyrie.
All right, so let's talk trades.
All right.
What do we have on the rumor circuit, guys?
Victor Oladipo is looking like he's gaining interest from the Heat, from the Knicks.
Yeah, but teams don't want to invest in him long term
because he's a rental.
And because he's a rental, and
is that because his contract is out?
Yeah, and the summer is the cap space. Right. You don't want to spend your cap space now, and then the summertime coming, you really can make.
And he a restricted free agent.
Some moves.
So, yeah.
Who else they talking? I think Oladipo on a team.
He should have just stayed with Indiana.
I think on a team, he didn't have a choice. They traded him as a part of, the James Harden trade.
Right.
I think a team could use him. I think Boston could use him.
Yeah, Boston.
Boston's interested in Aaron Gordon.
Maybe the Heat. I feel like the Heat
can use him because he won't be a primary scorer. Guys, what happened to his game? I know he had the injuries.
I think the injuries
has he not fully recovered from that?
No, I don't think so.
I
think teams know that he hasn't.
And he's damaged goods.
He has potential. He has glimpse.
Yeah.
Of those
he has moments.
Because it was the same thing with Paul George. It took Paul George 3 years to come back.
Yeah.
To fully come back.
Because before that, it was looking like he was going to get paid.
Yeah, it was.
Right.
Oladipo had that really good year against LeBron.
Indiana.
In the finals, with Indiana.
In the first round,
And I said, man, this kid is really going to,
and it always happens after they leave Westbrook.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is credit to you.
No, it is not.
Because
it's just coincidental that it happened.
No, all his teammates have left have been amazing. I was looking for a bigger word. But
amazing is a great word.
But amazing. And it's credit because they left Westbrook, and he's not that great of a teammate.
I can't deny that.
Exactly, thank you.
So who else is on the trade?
So, I think we would.
Aaron Gordon.
He's
officially done with Orlando. I don't know why.
I think he wants to win.
But I think he
requested a trade though 2 days ago.
Yeah, because he done.
No, meaning I don't. Why didn't you do that 10 days ago? Which way they could
But regardless,
He may have internally done it with the team,
public.
and it didn't come out into publicly. But he's 6'8", 6'9".
Somebody can use him.
He can defend.
like Phoenix would be a good
Would
spot.
you want the Lakers to go for him?
Yeah, I'd take him at the shooting guard over KCP,
Right.
or even Kuzma.
Right.
You know what I mean? Speaking of the Lakers, now I'm hearing Montez Harrell could be on the block.
Really?
You know what I mean? Because we can't re-sign him next year.
No, he has 2 years.
No, but he has a player option. And for that kind of money, what they would want to pay him, he can get more.
Get rid of Marcus Gasol.
No, he's in the trade block too. KCP, Marcus Gasol, and Montrezl Harrell, from what I'm hearing, are the pieces. Now, I'm also hearing it's almost a lock. We're going to get Andre Drummond.
Cool.
He's in LA already training.
Cool.
So if they buy him out, which it looks like they will in the next 2 days.
The Clippers, no?
Yeah, but
Clippers are interested in.
But the Lakers are guaranteeing him a starting job.
Right. Oh, facts.
The Clippers already have Serge Ibaka in there. They're not going to bring. So Drummond,
okay, so
if we can get him on the buyout market, and we can package Montrez, KCP, and Kuzma for Aaron Gordon or
that would be fine.
Levine or somebody, then we.
No, I don't think Levine. I don't think Chicago want to trade Levine because the tournament.
The play-in tournament.
The play-in tournament.
But you know what?
A lot of
Sometimes
teams,
you get an offer, you can't refuse.
I think we're going after
Victor
Oladipo. My Warriors.
And I'm hearing
Lonzo. They going after Lonzo too.
The Warriors?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he can pass the ball.
Because we got Steph and Draymond.
He's smart.
But now you can move Steph to the 2.
Facts.
Because we don't have Clay. Yeah.
And he could do the running around that he does all the time.
Right. Now that would be. I don't think that works in the grand scheme of things.
Because the rumors for Lonzo are Clippers, Nuggets. Like the Nuggets are really progressing.
Would be good.
And the Warriors.
And I heard the Knicks are in there too.
Right.
You know, the Knicks are looking for
a
premier point
referees,
guard.
Stop messing up Knicks games.
Yeah.
Really stop doing that because y'all. There's been 5 to 6 games I've been low key watching because we're doing our thing.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say weed?
What, New York?
Oh, okay. I was about to say, traitor.
Yeah, he had a very
don't
good
jack
game.
your Knicks fan now.
Nah, I'm just saying. I got hyped because I was watching the game. I don't know what team they were playing. I forgot. Oh, it was 76ers.
Very good game.
Brandon was doing his thing.
That 3 though.
Right. He was doing his thing, and then the referee screwed him again. So I'm like, bro. And it was the out of bounds call was right. That one was right.
Correct.
But there was a challenge play because they called a push in the back for a rebound.
That was bad.
That was a bad call.
That was a bad
And Thibodeau tried to challenge it, and then they said, "Oh, you can't challenge it." Yeah. And he's like, "What's the point of the challenge rule if I can't challenge it?"
Well, he didn't. He waited too long to challenge it. Is what they were saying.
So referee, stop messing up games. Also, who's the better pick for Miami, Lowry or?
Lowry. We didn't speak about Lowry.
Oh, Lowry.
Or Victor Oladipo.
I think Lowry to Miami, but I think you know what? I'd get rid of Schroeder too. For Lowry.
For Lowry?
Lowry's a dog.
Yeah.
So, which one?
What are the other teams involved?
Philly.
Clippers.
Clippers.
Now, if he go to the Clippers are going to be very bad, very dangerous.
Because he already had chemistry with them.
Yes.
Right. Kawhi. So, I don't know.
And the Knicks and are reluctant for Oladipo, as we said. Malcolm Brogdon.
Ooh.
He's on the trade block?
He's on the block. Indiana.
That's a good spot.
He's a defensive guy, can hit the 3. He's very smart.
Bucks should never let him go.
Aldridge is going to get a buyout.
Right.
Yeah,
no team's going to trade him.
But he's going back to Portland.
You think he's going back to Portland?
Really? He's going back to Portland.
I mean, that makes sense, though.
The Celtics make good move for that. Cause the
Celtics, Brad Stevens is in trouble. Or they need
a scoring big.
Okay, that's what they get Aaron Gordon for.
He's not a scoring big.
He's 6'9". He just scored 38 points last night.
He's a guard.
He's a big
You already
guard.
have wings in Jalen and Tatum.
Okay,
you need somebody to post the ball with their back to the basket.
He's 6'9". You know how big? You see how big he
don't
is?
play like that.
Every time you watch him, you're like, oh my god, he's so big. I didn't know how big he was.
For a guard.
He's basically a guard.
Aldridge can post and toast. You put him in a pick and roll with
and the mid-range, and then Kemba.
Go back to Portland.
Yes.
Pick and roll with Kemba.
It's no space for you here at Portland. We got a team.
No, because first of all, Nurkic he's a high head. Also, too.
Cantor is not,
Cantor can play,
I say go back to Portland.
Yeah, if
Aaron Gordon, go to Boston.
Eric Gordon from Houston.
He's on the block.
Yeah, and then PJ Tucker went to the Bucks.
I think that's a great
move. Yeah,
that just solidified their defense for me.
Facts.
Because he's gonna lock somebody down.
We have not been talking about
Holiday can lock somebody down. Tecumbo. Tecumbo, him. He can lock somebody down. So defense wins championships. And
they're not gonna win nothing else.
He can score though.
Huh?
He can score as well.
And he can score. He's that three corner, that corner three. Celtics are front runners for Aaron. I mean, they have to give up Marcus Smart and 2 first rounders.
It's worth it.
Do you disrespect Marcus Smart?
It's worth it though.
Nah, bro.
Marcus Smart is the heart of that.
Okay, but for Aaron Gordon, you telling me you don't make that move?
Sacrificing defense for offense.
Nah, bro.
First of all, they made the mistake. They made the mistake because they messed it up anyway.
Okay, they made the mistake of not trading for Anthony Davis. Celtics.
No, not that mistake. I'm talking about with the Kemba move. Because they didn't need more offense with the Kemba move. They just did that too.
Need offense. Kemba's not a bad signing.
Yes, he is.
Not for that team.
No, strategically he is.
No.
Because...
Yes, he's not Kyrie Irving.
But that's my thing.
But nobody's Kyrie Irving.
But here's my thing. They was rushing that move because they were panicking.
So they panicked because they didn't pull the trigger on Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis was going to LA.
Bro,
regardless.
He was gonna because Boston was winning. They had more assets.
Yeah, but they knew Anthony Davis.
He wasn't gonna stay.
Yeah,
he was gonna be a 1 year.
But if you have Kyrie and Davis,
but that's what I'm saying. Your point. That's what I'm saying. Your point is invalid because Anthony Davis was going to
they should have pulled Toronto. They basically run it for you and go win the chip.
Okay, that doesn't work. That
doesn't work for Boston. Boston is an iconic city. They're not going to rent you for 3 months.
And that's what
give up 3 first
And the
round
only
picks.
reason why they did that for Kyrie was because Kyrie had 2 more years on his contract.
The picks that they invested in, the only good picks that they've had recently is Jaylen Brown and Tatum.
Valid.
That's it.
And Marcus Smart.
And Marcus
Smart. That's what I'm saying. The point guard position, they didn't.
All the
panicked.
other picks who they
here's thing. They panicked with the Kyrie Irving move.
Okay, what were they supposed to do? Kyrie was leaving.
Move Kyrie.
He was already leaving.
Move Marcus Smart to the point, right?
He can't play the point. The point is a whole mentality.
He's more of a shooting guard, bro.
And he's more of a lockdown defender. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the
best point guard. The best point guard on the market at that time available was Kemba Walker. Now, Kemba Walker is used to having the ball in his hand every play when he was.
He's not good at being a third.
There you go. So now that he's the third option, he's having problems adjusting. Because if you was the number 1 option on a team, and then all of a sudden now you number 3.
Yeah, because technically he is.
Because even number 2, like okay, I could do number 2.
But number 3.
But number 2 is Jaylen Brown. Number 1 is Tatum.
Right. So I think but now they got to go big. They got to get a big. They don't have nobody big that scares you down there.
Right, because they had, and Al Horford didn't pan out. I don't know what happened with that.
He should have never left. He should have
never left out.
Yeah. But Philly offered him. Nah, he got the same money in Philly.
But because my thing was,
and where's he at now? OKC.
He's OKC.
He's at OKC.
He might get bought out though.
OKC is like a wasteland.
Yeah, it is.
That's where they just send everybody.
But they got 21 picks.
They might buy him out if they can't trade him.
Yeah, I think they will buy him out. And he's a veteran. He could help a team.
Right, but here's the thing. Because I was thinking with the Kemba move, they were just making more offense but not getting enough defense. Which is why I wanted them to move Marcus Smart to the point guard. Because that helps a little bit of your defense with Jaylen and Tatum who play defense. And then you just get a big.
They still can get Marcus
Aldridge. Because clearly...
for free. Free?
Yeah.
Free?
Yeah, sure.
Free.
Yeah.
Is he good defensively?
No.
He's not, but he's not terrible. He's average big man defender.
Solid
It's just his game is not for this time.
Right.
His game is a throwback.
Mid-range.
But for somebody who can hit a basket, because remember, when the playoffs, everything slows down.
Yeah.
And you need a basket.
That's why Draymond Green and Dwight Howard were good for y'all.
Right. So I think in the playoffs, he will be good for the Celtics. Yes?
Yes.
You're listening to the sounds of Disabled is Abled podcast.
NFL action. Deshaun Watson is in trouble. We're up to 14 women now who have come out and say that he's a sexual predator of sorts. So we have to wish this kid well. And hope, we have to say allegedly.
Allegedly.
I thought it was 9.
Well, that's up to 14 now.
It's going up.
Every day it's going up more and more. And so we want to just hope that when all things are settled, this guy still has a career.
Yeah, because the longer this goes on, the more teams that drop out, and then the more he's just going to have to sit in Houston.
And now he's tainted goods.
And your career is messed up because look at what happened with Michael Vick in that situation.
Yes, with the dogs.
That was a different situation, but he hasn't been the same since.
No.
I mean, when he came back.
It took him years to recover, yes.
Ray Rice?
Yes.
In that situation.
Ray Rice,
Facts, I remember that.
Yeah, remember that? Beat his girl up. And so let's hope that everything works out. Let's hope the charges aren't true. And let's hope they get some kind of resolve in that situation. Or if he's guilty of these crimes, then you have to pay the piper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because these are crimes against humanity.
Right.
And so we don't want any of that stuff happening.
You're listening to the sounds of Disabled is Abled podcast.
I got sad news for you guys. Saweetie, is that her name? Saweetie? And Quavo have broken up. Did you guys cry?
Nah.
Take care.
No?
Yeah, that's the
So is he cheating? He got caught cheating.
Okay, so apparently she was in an interview with her ex, mind you.
She was in an interview
with her ex.
Word?
A film interview?
Was?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was
it was filmed.
It was like a podcast.
So somebody
you didn't know that? Yeah.
I didn't know that was his ex.
That was her ex. That was her ex before Quavo.
Well, her ex was interviewing her?
Yeah.
Okay, that's bad.
Okay,
but if that's his job,
no. But here's
because there were a lot of moments of ooh, And
I'm gonna break down the whole story. So, situation. Okay, so this is how the whole thing came out. She's in the interview with her ex. It was on Revolt TV. You know.
Yeah, right.
So they was talking about relationships as they're doing this.
And then she said, "Oh, you so fine. I remember."
Yeah. As they're doing this sitting from across, like she's on the couch and he's like a couple. There's a lady in between them.
Okay.
But in between them, they're kind of flirting.
Yes.
Right. So then the question comes up about threesomes, right? She went left and said,
"Oh, that went viral. I saw that."
Right. It was about threesomes, and she went left and was like, "I'll let Quavo choose another guy that wanted to come in."
Oh boy.
People went off.
Yeah, they went viral.
Right? Ooh. That whole thing
and then
went
that's
viral.
when they went crazy.
So then he unfollows her, she unfollows him, they break up. But then it came out during the interview, she was already she took to Twitter and said that she was already emotionally checked out because he was being intimate with other women.
Oh, okay.
And that's why
that was probably her little get back.
With the interview, exactly. She got on that interview knowing that was her ex.
And it was going to
She knew that Quavo was going to see that.
Yes.
Get his emotions checked out.
And that's calculated.
And the answer that she gave.
I can see
the way she answered the threesome. Yeah. She knew that was going to piss him off even more.
Yeah.
Everything was strategic.
All fan love and war.
Even then Quavo was like, "That's not my character." This, that, and the third.
Yeah. But you're the
and all she said was, "Take care."
First of all the Migos.
And then they did a meme where they took Drake's album and they put her face on it.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Here's the thing. Quavo, look, it's the Migos. Did I think
now that Quavo dropped the ball is the question.
I don't know. Well, no. Valid. Ultimately, yes. But am I surprised? No, because it's the Migos. They're cheaters.
Oh, that's facts.
they're natural.
These are rock stars.
These are rock stars, exactly.
And when you're in the industry, she's in the industry, so she knows. Those relationships really. Look at the next person we're talking about.
Right.
JoLo and A-Rod.
A-Rod.
You know, which were rumored to be broken up, and now they're trying to work it out. Clap that up. Relationships, hard work.
Also, drop a bomb on the Quavo and Sweetie situation.
On breakup? No, we're not dropping a bomb on breakup.
Where's the bomb button?
No, we're not dropping a bomb on breakup.
I would drop a bomb on it.
So JoLo needs. Now, if JoLo messes this one up, guys,
I don't know what's wrong. I mean, look.
I gotta start saying maybe she needs to look in the mirror. I mean, 7, 8 guys, 9 guys propose to you, it never works out.
I mean, it's JoLo.
But I'm saying.
But how long is this? Drake is a simp.
Drake was in there.
Drake is a bit of a simp.
Yeah, he's a simp. He is.
Yeah,
Drake is a bit of a simp. He
but
does that
Drake is strategically though. Drake did that because he knew people were gonna start talking.
Drake is strategically trying to get with Kim right now.
I think Drake does that to make good music.
Yes.
Yeah, part of it is
like, you know, I slept with JoLo,
and then he could get the sample for free
because he's gonna do the same.
Because after that,
now I'm really with you,
JoLo.
Right?
And
he's gonna do the same thing
yeah.
with Kim Kardashian right now, just to get back at Kanye.
Yeah, he's calculated.
Yeah,
and he's a simp.
So, Miami. But I mean, JoLo. This is JoLo we're talking about. The people we're mentioning, they have rocky history.
Yeah, yeah.
And when you're in the industry, you're talking about being with somebody for a one person.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm a rock star, and you're a celebrity or a supermodel.
While you doing a movie over here, and I'm over here, part of the world.
And we're supposed to be intimate with each other, just us two.
You know, that's where age comes in. You would think age is a factor, you know, because she's already out there.
Like, settle down. Like, settle down already. She's 50 years old.
Right. But then but most of this has to go to Alex.
Okay.
Because he has the power to cheat.
I mean,
well, so does she.
She does too, but rarely does. But it's about society and publicity.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my God.
Am I wrong? I'm not about to say something.
So you're saying it's always the man's fault?
No. Well, no. It's two parties to tango.
You're saying it's easier for the man to get caught than the girl?
Yes, exactly. Valid.
All right.
Because
I'll give you that.
Not gonna argue those points. Miami Spring Break was off the hook, bro.
Really?
That is not good at all. Did you see these films, these tapes of these kids?
Yeah.
Nah. Well, apparently they shut down South Beach.
First of all,
it was bad.
You're not gonna be able to put a curfew on a party town.
And it was bad because these kids have been waiting so long to get out because of the COVID situation.
Because look what happened
and party that they went extreme.
But look what happened last year. A bunch of looting, a bunch of fires, and because a lot of people was upset 8 months because they lost their jobs that they didn't have the right to lose.
Yes, absolutely.
Because of COVID, and then everybody tried to steal merchandise.
Yeah,
from random stores.
Think about it too. The stimulus check just hit, right, for most people. Right. And so they
and
had that money. They were already out there.
Yes.
So it was just like, oh, we got money now?
Yeah.
We about to go crazy. And these are like 20-year-olds, you know, 23, 24. You know, they're in their prime. They're in their prime.
Good points.
So, yeah.
Guys, Justin Bieber.
Oh, yeah, dropped a new album? Yeah.
2 albums in 1 year. That's right.
I don't know if I'm excited about that. You guys excited?
It's fire. It's fire.
Oh, you heard it already?
Yeah, it came out on Friday.
We both did.
Justice.
It's called Justice. I think this was the album that me and Fredy both wanted that we didn't get in his last album.
Oh, that is facts.
Because I was like, this is probably the album that Fredy likes more. Because I like Changes.
Yeah. As soon as I heard the first song, I was like, it's already better than the last album.
Right. So I don't know. Yeah, so apparently, and I don't know what his meaning was to drop this, but I guess he had more time.
I guess he had more time. And so, like, with all the injustices that happened, I guess it took a toll.
Okay, all right.
And, well, I think the album is good. Like, it's better than what the first one he dropped in the beginning of the year. But then after the interlude, it kind of, like,
slows down a little.
Dumbs down in quality.
Okay.
It's just not there. I feel like...
But it doesn't maintain.
Yeah, it doesn't. The good thing is, it's a lot of songs, but...
Nah, but
it's short. Like, it's not even an hour.
He already got 4 stars for me because it's only 46 minutes.
Right. Yeah. That was valid.
Because, like, I can't sit through an hour and 22.
Yeah, the first 6 tracks are phenomenal.
Yeah.
After the 7th track, which is interlude,
which just proves that certain fans for him, they need the I don't know what to call him,
I need the singing. I need the singing.
Not only the singing, but like the church Justin, because he's very churchy.
Gospel-y
Justin.
Well, no, I just need the love, singing.
He gave you that in Changes.
Yes, but not enough. Like I don't like when he goes poppy, even though that's what he does. But it's just not my forte. Mm-hmm. Like I like journals is what I held him to.
Right. Also, side note, Falcon and the Winter Soldier came out last Friday.
Who's that?
Oh, movie. Is that a movie or series?
Series. It's for Disney Plus. I keep telling y'all guys they gotta watch it.
I'm sorry,
I don't have
Disney Plus. I don't have Disney Plus.
I'm gonna have.
But the Justice League thing, the Justice League movie, 4-hour movie came out too.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch that this week.
We're gonna watch that this week. We'll give you our review on that next week. But
and
I watched
the trailer for Loki, the series.
Yeah, that comes
out in June, but the trailer came out.
Right, that comes out later. Don't be skipping series.
I'm just.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Letting the people know.
Nerd talk.
I appreciate it. But last Friday, Falcon and the Winter Soldier came out. This is the after WandaVision that series.
Oh, okay.
So this is a continuation.
I
So
still haven't watched that.
It also broke the streaming service on Disney Plus.
Oh, broke the record.
Yeah.
Oh, clap that.
Okay. See, this is what I expected from Disney.
Yeah.
With this Disney Plus thing,
and
I feel like they're taking over the game right now.
Warner Brothers, you gotta give Zack Snyder the green light, because I'm hearing that you're not trying to give him the green light and continue his sequels
of the Justice League.
When we all love his cut way better than the original one that we got in 2017. And we only didn't get that because he had personal issues that he had to deal with.
Yeah.
So give him the green light so then that way we can have two multiverse.
I need competition.
Right.
I love Marvel, but I'm tired of always seeing Marvel.
And two, us as DC fans, we like the darker version than these rainbows that we be seeing.
Yeah.
And MCU.
Like we appreciate the rainbows.
Right, but we want some dark
gritty stuff is DC.
Exactly.
You need to get that's where the Flash is, so that's where I'm at.
Right. Exactly.
I'm still waiting on that movie.
It's coming soon, 2022.
All right, fellas, so where can we be reached?
Instagram at Disabled Podcast. Twitter at Disabled Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe on my YouTube channel. At our YouTube channel at Disabled Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and we will see you guys next week.
Yes.
Peace out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please throw your hands in the air for the greatest podcast on earth when it comes to music, sports, and culture. Disabled is Able with your host, Eli and Fredy. So put your hands